Oh, hey. Oh my god, that was so dramatic. Anyways, hi. I drank a couple tequila shots tonight. I had plans were canceled. So now I'm just sitting here kind of drunk. So because I'm like a little bit wasty, why not fucking reminisce about the first time that I got This is the first time I got drunk. This is the first sip of the rest of my fucking existence. I'm still a drunk piece of shit to this very fucking minute. This is the story about the first time that I got drunk, that I did alcohol. Actually, the first time I did alcohol, I was, young. There was one Christmas, we were hosting it at our house, and one of my uncles decided to bring a bottle of tequila. My mom doesn't drink. The rest of my family kind of does, and they accidentally like forgot it at our house. And so she was like, come down guys, like I have something to show you. And I was like, dope, like mom got us something cool. Wrong. So she sat us down on our freaking island. She poured it in this bowl and she was like,
I want you guys to taste this so that you guys will never drink a drop of alcohol in your life.
My sister's like,
ew, no, like I'm not gonna taste this alcohol.
and I was like the brave one, the fuckery one. So I was like, I mean, I don't want to try it, but like, if it is it really that bad? Is it as bad as they say? And me being a curious ass bitch that I still fucking am into like doing stupid ass shit, I was like, okay, I'll try it. I dipped my finger into it. And I fucking died. I remember tasting it and being like, dude, this fucking tastes like gas-a-fucking-lean. It tastes horrible. It was burning down my fucking throat. I could not stand it. And I was like,
I can't believe people like drink this shit.
it was so gnarly. And like, I was like,
See? You never want to drink again now, right?
Yeah, no, fuck that, I'm never drinking again.
now look at me. I don't fucking know what I'm doing. So anyway, fast forward to, it was my junior year of high school, I'm pretty sure. I was a late bloomer, if that. I feel like people drink like really like early in their lives now, and I'm just like out here like, I took my first steps like my junior year of high school. My entire life I grew up in this town, but I spent my entire fucking life in Madison. I went to school there up until high school, then I was kind of fucked because I had to go to like the high school that they had in my town based on fucking like the fucking community rules. I don't fucking know what the rules were. The district rules. Whoa. So then I had to go to school there, but I still kept in touch with like my Madison friends. I would always go to like Madison for like a lot of fucking shit. There was this one place that me and my friend loved to go to because we're fucking groupies. I'm forever a fucking groupie. Where like all these local bands would play and we would go there like every fucking weekend. The place was called The Loft. Some good ass fucking high school memories at the fucking Loft, man. Oh my god. I met this girl, I'm pretty sure that same year. We'll call her Emma. Emma was from a totally different town, and I met her through an ex-boyfriend. She was like really like good friends with him. After we broke up, me and my ex, we remained friends. Like I would still hang out with Emma all the time, and she texted me randomly one day and she's like, hey, what are you doing? And I was like, nothing, like I'm a fucking loser. I never had any fucking plans anyways. She's like, you should come to this show with us. We're going to the Loft tonight. If you want to come, we're just gonna check out this band and whatever. And so I was like, dope, like I'm down. I'm not fucking doing anything. Let's just go. So they drove all the way from their city to come pick me up. And then we would all go to the Loft together, and it ended up being like Emma and my ex with like 3 other dudes. I get in the car, they're all like rowdy as fuck, like we're going to the Loft. And I was like, yeah, like hype, like let's fucking do this shit. And so I was like so excited because I don't know, they were excited. So I was like feeding off their like hype and whatever. Like 5 minutes into the ride, Emma's like,
Where did that bottle go?
and all of a sudden, someone whips out from the corner this bottle of fucking Fleischmann's. Can we pause and take a minute to talk about fucking Fleischmann's? I'm pretty sure like a fucking handle of Fleischmann's vodka is like $7 fucking. Pure, and I mean pure. pure gasoline, like shit. Oh my god, that shit is fucking oh my god, I want to like throw up just thinking about it. It's so fucking gnarly. It like burns your entire like intestines. Like it's just, Emma takes a fucking pull from it and they start passing it around to every single person in the car except for the driver, obviously. So she passes it across from her and he takes a swig. He passes it to the person in the middle seat. They take a swig and then they pass it to me. And I'm sitting here with this bottle in my hand like, what do I do? What do I do? This was the actual definition of like peer pressure. Like, I mean, like they weren't like pressuring me like,
Oh my god, you're such a fucking loser for not drinking. Like, what are you doing?
they all like expected me to take a drink out of this bottle, and I've never drinking any hard liquor before. I don't think I've even drank like a beer or really anything. Now that I think about it, I think that was my first actual like liquor besides my mom's tequila tasting. I don't fucking know. So I'm sitting here like Mr. Krabs meme as fuck with this bottle, and I'm like,
Oh shit. It's my fucking turn.
and I remembered that tequila that I tasted was burning so fucking bad, and I was just so prepared for that to happen. And so I took this bottle, pressed it to my lip, and took like a little baby sip, and it hurt so bad. And like thinking about it now, I don't know if it burned that bad because I never drank hard liquor before, or because it was fucking fleishman, like disgusting as fuck. Oh my god. All it takes for me is 2 fucking swigs. 2 swigs. And I was wasted. Can we talk about how actually being a lightweight is like fucking amazing? First of all, cheaper, okay? You drink, in my case, 2 swigs of alcohol and you're gone. Why can't I do that? I have to keep consuming and drinking for the rest of the fucking night to keep feeling lit. Meanwhile, if I used to drink 2 sips of this fucking Fleischmann's, I was good for the whole night. Less alcohol consumed, so you're like not damaging your body that fucking much either. And like being a lightweight is so much better. Like I just don't understand why people like the people that I talked about in my other video that like are obsessed with drinking and like that's all they fucking talk about. I don't know why they give people so much fucking shit for being lightweights and like can't handle their booze as much as like the next person. Who cares? I think that's so much better. You don't have to fucking drink that fucking much. You don't have to consume that much toxicity into your fucking body, and you're still like the same amount of drunk and now like still having the same amount of like a good time as everybody else. What's so wrong with that? Anyways, that was a side rant. So I remember I drank my 2 sips because I did like 2 rounds in the circle. There was someone in the trunk as well. It was like a big truck. So my ex, let's give him a name. Call him Charlie. My ex Charlie was sitting with me in the row of seats behind like the driver and the passenger seat. In the back, like in the trunk of like the basically like the open area was this guy. We'll name him Jack. Jack was back there already fucking wasted. Like I knew that Jack was like a crazy fucking guy to begin with, but like I didn't know he was that like trash yet. But I guess he was pre-gaming the fuck before the loft, and so he just started fucking mooning people in the background, and I was sitting there like, like this is so funny. Like me and my crew for the night. We're so crazy. Not to mention, after Charlie and I broke up, I started talking to Jack and we like hooked up a couple times. Fuck. I have history with both of them, but like with Charlie it was like more of like we understand we're friends. With fucking Jack it was still like I think you're really hot cause like I don't know. Anyways, I still had like some kind of like attraction to Jack, and he was like in the back being like crazy, and mind you, back then I was still like a crazy fucking emo ass, wannabe ass, like scene queen ass bitch. So I liked people that were like out there and fucking didn't care about what anybody thought about them. So I was like so attracted to Jack, and I was like, I'm so glad we're hanging out again. La, la, la. But I was really essentially there to hang out with Emma. Pull up to the loft, and I remember taking my first step out of this fucking car and like feeling so like wobbly. I was like,
Oh shit, guys, I'm drunk.
and so we park and then we walk up to the loft, and like there's a ton of like my type of guys. Oh my god. All of my type of guys at the time, and probably fucking still, all go to the loft. So every time I went to the loft, I knew that it would be eye candy fucking central, okay? This time, I'm fucking drunk for the first time. And you know what they call alcohol? They call alcohol liquid fucking courage, okay? So not only am I fucking drunk now, but I'm surrounded by all these fucking hotties, and I think I'm hot as shit. So I'm like, have a wing woman this time, and I'm like,
We're gonna get so many fucking new friends.
so like we barely see the show at all. We're outside the entire fucking time, I feel. We went inside, I remember like once, and I acted a damn fool. We went back outside to go meet some more friends. I was drunk and Emma was not, because she's a seasoned pro at this point. I'm a fucking junior league ass, put me in coach ass bitch right now. Remember her saying this? She was like,
I wanna be on her level drunk.
so we went back to the car so she could take some more swigs. There was no fucking way. It's not like I knew anything about limits at fucking all, but there was no way I was drinking more of that fucking gasoline. I was done and I felt good, okay? And so then she ended up finally getting on my level. The only thing that I remember really, besides what I'm about to talk about next, was that we were both fucking cheerleaders at the time, and we were like trying to fucking do stunts outside, like 2-person stunts. We're fucking stupid as shit. But man, did we ring up a fucking crowd. Like I said, hot boy central, okay? Now let me tell you about high school Priscilla. High school Priscilla was like a scene queen wannabe ass bitch, but deep down inside, like very fucking shy. Like there's no way I would make the first move on like guys ever. I would always wait for them to make the first move on me. This night I turned into a confident ass hoe. Okay, man, oh man, did that night become my fucking start of my thought and ass day. I turned into a fucking thought for the night. Me and Emma were either acting a damn fool for other drunk guys to come up to us and talk to us, or we went up to talk to hot guys, okay? So we were meeting people left and fucking right. I remember the next day I woke up and was like, I got so many friend requests on fucking Facebook. Like, look at me. The first guy that I meet, or like that I'm attracted to, and I'm like, I'm gonna hook up with this guy, was this guy. I don't even know his name to this day. Let's call him Mike. He was like,
Oh, do you smoke?
but I was like a fucking weed ass smoking bitch at this time, so I was like,
Yeah, let's fucking smoke.
and so he like took me and Emma and like his other friend into the car, and we like smoked a blunt in there. So then I was like more lit after that. Like I wanted to hook up with him so bad, and he was like,
Sorry, I can't have a girlfriend.
like swerve, like I had so many fucking options. And so the next guy I meet is this guy. We're gonna call him Trevor. He's like,
Yeah, I'm in a band.
he showed me like his fucking music, and then I was like, my god, like he's the drummer from a band, Zunny, baby, like I am so in. So I don't know what I did. I'm drunk. I don't remember all of this fucking story in detail, but somehow I swooned his ass, and he pulled me to like the side. We started making out and shit. And then like Emma finds me and she's like,
Oh my god, Priscilla, like what the fuck? We gotta go.
like it was the end of the fucking show. We didn't watch any of the show. We were drunk as fuck and just talking to boys the entire fucking time. And so then I'm like,
Oh, Trevor, like sorry, I have to go.
It's okay, like, let me get your number.
so we exchange numbers and we leave because like the show's over, the loft is closing, everybody's going home, and I'm just like, bye Trevor, see you never. We all get in the car. I'm still drunk, and Jack is now sitting next to me, and I'm like, Jack. Say exactly what I mean about thotting around. Oh my god. So not only did I make out with Trevor, but I get in the car and I'm snuggling up to fucking Jack. And not only did I snuggle up to fucking Jack, but Jack is a horny ass bitch and starts making out with me. So I made out with both of them the same night, back to back. Told you I was fun around. Not proud of it, but also no regrets because they're both fucking hot. So I get dropped off at home. I get home and I'm feeling crazy as fuck. Like I made it back on time for like when I said I was gonna be on time. My mom had no clue. I just walked in like this was normal shit. I was talking to fucking Trevor for a while. He was like dead, like heart on his sleeve as fuck. Like, oh my god, like I love you. Not for real though, but like he was like so about like just like making this a thing, and it actually did end up being a thing, but I'll get to that point. And so I end up passing out in my bed. I wake up around like 4 a.m. or like whenever the sun was rising, and the sun literally like hurt my brain and my eyes. So I grabbed sunglasses and put them on, and then my mom wakes me up at like 8 a.m. or some shit. Like I was still drunk, like shaking me and being like,
"Are you on drugs?"
I remember being like, "No," and then rolling over and like falling back asleep. But then when I woke up again around like 10 a.m., that was my first hangover, and boy, oh boy, was it fucking terrible. Not to mention, I'm pretty sure during the night I like made some kind of like fucking Facebook status, or Emma made a Facebook status and tagged me in it and I commented on it or some shit, but somehow it ended up being that Emma, who's supposed to be my fucking friend, ratted me out on fucking Facebook in front of everybody. You're really about to blow me up like that? Fuck. Like, you're supposed to be my fucking friend, and she commented that. Are you kidding me? And then, guess who saw it? Like I said, I got tons of friend requests. I accepted all of them because look at me. I'm a partying ass bitch, popular ass bitch now. I accepted Trevor's friend request, and he saw that fucking comment.
Bitch, you're fucked. Busted.
He texted me after seeing it, and he's like,
"So you made out with another guy after you made out with me?"
Yeah, but I like you better, I swear.
I was such a little fuck girl back then. What the fuck? And he's like,
"Well, that really sucks because I like really liked you and I thought like our kiss like meant something."
Yeah, no, baby, I swear it did. Like, I was just really drunk. I didn't mean to like hook up with him.
I meant to hook up with Jack. Come on. Let me be a thought the first time I fucking drank. What the fuck? And so he's like, okay, and forgives me. And then we like start dating. But there's more to Trevor. That kind of sucks. But yeah, that's the story about the first time I got drunk as fuck. And now look at me. I just kept drinking all the fucking time throughout the rest of high school and then into college, and now I'm a piece of shit. So yeah. You watch this whole thing. I always say that if you watch this whole thing, I really am like surprised that you watched all of my fucking stories, because they're long as fuck and you're like that interested about my fucking life stories. It's fucking dope. But yeah, I like film, I never post. If I do post, I'm always like, thank you for watching, but I never know what I'm gonna post next, so that's why I always say I will see you when I see you.
Drinking is very bad.
Bye.
Yo, I got a fake ID though. Yeah. 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 Two-step with me. Two-step with me.